Hi there. Welcome to Mindspace website. Mindspace offers you ultimate solutions for your test preparations, be it your engineering entrance exams or medical entrance exams. You can prepare for your tests via chapter-wise test options, or you can go in for your full-length tests, and you can give your mock tests, and also you can give your subject-wise test. So we'll briefly have a look at all of these options and how Mindspace can add value to your test preparations. So I'll go to online tests first, and let's begin with the chapter wise test, wherein we'll try to cover all the functionalities which we offer on the website. So let's get started with physics, because medical as well as engineering students will be able to relate to it. And let's get started with a simple chapter, Newton's law of motion. So now, as you can see, the test has been loaded. 30, this is the time left for the test, and this is a map of questions, and you can directly navigate from question 1 to question 5 to question 13 to question 30 for that matter, and then come back to question 2. And then there are crystal clear diagrams, so you can select an option, move on, select another option. You can also navigate to the next question from here, and let's suppose this is the answer. And an interesting thing that is there is that you can go offline. So once you see this grid of questions on your screen, what you can do is you can just go offline, disconnect your internet connection, and you can still continue giving the test. And a lot of time things happen that there's a power cut, or if your net pack expires, or if there is some unforeseen circumstance because of which the net connection doesn't work. So even in those cases, you can continue giving your tests. There is absolutely no problem with it, and you have to just make sure that before you click on submit, that is get my score, you have to just ensure that your connection is back. So meanwhile, you can attend all the questions, you can give the test, and even if this 29 is the time left for the test, so even after it becomes 0, it's not the fact that your questions will disappear. You can continue to give the test so that you can know where you stand and what is the level of your preparation. So now, before submitting this test, what I'll do is I'll try to be online again, and once I'm online, I'll just click on get my score. So this submits all of the responses whichever you have entered, and then you'll also get the right or the wrong answers for the test. So this was all about the offline mode in the exam. Now what we'll do is we'll try to have a look at another interesting feature, which is an option to mark your answer as uncertain and even to pause the test. So very quickly we'll see what these options are all about. So again, the test has started. Now suppose there are a lot of cases wherein you're not too sure about the answer and you may want to revisit the question. So in that case, you can just mark it as non-confirmed, not confirmed, and the moment you do it, you'll see that the answer has been the color of the cell has changed to yellow or orange for that matter. And then if I go on clicking answers, for the ones I'm very sure, it will be green. And suppose for 13th, if I mark this one and click not confirmed, it again turns to yellow or orange, and so on and so forth. You can continue going about your test, and if you don't bother revisiting it, or if you fall short of time and you submit it and get your score, so the ones marked, the options marked as not confirmed, are treated as the confirmed answers, and they are sent for submission and evaluation. But if you have time left for the test, so you can directly navigate to the ones which you've marked as not confirmed, and the moment you change the option, it again changes color, so it is a confirmed, and you can again mark it as not confirmed if you want. So this is all about the not confirmed one. And another interesting feature over here is the pause button. So if you have to go out somewhere, or if there is some emergency and you don't have to I mean, there is a situation wherein you are unable to go on with the test, so what you can do is you can just pause it, and once it is paused, you can go to your account and have a look at all the paused tests. So this was the one which we were trying to give. So this one stays for almost 1 month. So even if I pause it today, next month, up till next month, I can visit it anytime I want and get started from the same point where I had left. So in a moment this grid will appear. Yes, so you can see that I am at the same point of time in the test where I had left it before pausing it. And then again you can continue from where you've left, continue the test, complete it, and then you can get your score again. So here again, as you could have seen, question 1 was not marked as confirmed, yet I submitted the test, and the option marked was treated as the my response to that question. So the answers are there again. So we've also seen that it is not exactly time bound, because once your time is over you can continue giving the test and yet you will see the results. So it is a very good way to gauge your performance and to know where you stand. Now we'll move on to the subject wise test, wherein if you select physics, maths, suppose if I select maths, so the questions that appear in this test will come from all the chapters which are listed in the maths under the subject maths, because uh, it is a kind of an indication that you are ready with your preparations for the entire subject. You are through with every chapter, and then you can attempt questions from all chapters together. You can do not confirm, you can select on these vector calculations, you can do this, and then again you can get your score. So this was about the chapter subject wise test. Similarly, you can also go appear for your mock tests, whether you are going for an engineering entrance exam or a medical entrance exam. You can go for the relevant test, and we'll wait for till the grid appears. Right. So now you can see that this exam comprises of 100 questions for 100 minutes, and you can flip between sections as well. So if you don't want to attempt maths first, you can directly jump to physics. You can see you've navigated to question number 41, or you can go to chemistry, start answering questions in chemistry, and then in between, if you think that this is getting tougher and it will be a better option to switch back to physics first, you can always go back to physics again and then start attempting questions. Then some of them will be your not confirmed ones, so again you go here. So you can attempt the test while flipping between sections, so you can go to maths or physics or chemistry anytime you want, and even after this timing or the timer is off, you can continue to attempt the test that is there. So so far so good. We've seen all the features, we've seen crystal clear diagrams, the ability to pause the test, not confirmed, getting your score, and all of these. Now we'll go to the main page and see if there are other options. So what you can do is you can appear for unlimited number of mock tests before you are convinced about it. So you have chapter wise, subject wise tests, as well as your full length tests. So these will be static tests. You can go through them the number of times you want, and the same set of questions will appear. But once you sign up and once you've been given an account ID and everything, you can appear for as many tests as possible within your package, and then there's no dearth of questions. We have a large database of questions for each of those chapters, for each of those subjects. So how do you register? There's a tab for register free. You can go over here, and I am able to see the screen because I have already logged in to give you a glimpse of your mock test. Now I have logged out. I'll go to register free again. So there's no charges for registration. All you have to do is enter your name, your email ID, and more information about your card number, your school, college name, and telephone number. So card number is something which will be of this sort. So as you can see over here, this will be your card number. You will get this kind of a coupon if you get in touch with us by getting in touch by calling us, emailing us, or you can also talk to your administrator or your coaching class operator for this. So these are the contact details. This is the email ID and the phone numbers. You can get in touch with us and ask for that number and then get yourself registered. So once you've been registered, you will be able to see all those mock tests that we were talking about, which will appear here. Thank you so much.